My uncle and my father started the company. At that time, there was like 30 people. Now we're pushing 185. The common goals as a company: provide employment for the families and the employee itself in this area. We really strive to hire people from the surrounding areas. We're in 5 states right now doing work for some major utility and industry people in the oil and gas. We're very diversified, so we have a lot of opportunities. We're looking for welding skills or mechanical skills, I should say. We're not a techie company, although we have tech people working here. We're more hands-on, and I think a lot of this is going that way. You don't have to be an academic scholar to make a good living in today's environment. There's a lot of hands-on jobs that are paying good wages, good insurance. Your ethic, your work ethic. Come to work prepared to put in your days that you have agreed upon when you come to work here. We have job descriptions. You should understand your job description and see if you are willing to do that for the price that is offered to you. The work ethic is huge. It follows you from day one to the last day you work. We enjoy a certain percentage of our company for young people, not necessarily college education. So we're pretty proud of what we've been able to do here in this community.
My name is Mitch DeLong. I'm the Quality Control Director at Gas Field Specialists. Been working here for 10 years now. Started off as an estimator and working in the field and progressed to the position I'm in now. The work that we do is primarily prefabrication of piping for the natural gas business. Most of the people that work at GFS come right to it right out of high school. So what's ideal is math, significant math skills, some critical thinking, some problem solving, good work ethic, understands what a long day is, because we typically start at daylight, and then a lot of times during the summer and the heavy construction months, it's dark when we go home. So there can be 10, 12-hour days, 6 and 7 days a week. Safety is a big concern in our field, so you have to be aware of your surroundings, that type of thing, and be respectful of other people, especially because we're always looking out for each other. Yeah, so in gas field specialist, promotions are pretty easy to come by. I would say that 95% of the people that work here started off in high school. Coming here, we do a lot of co-op and capstone students come through the shop here, and so they start off as a laborer, and then they just build themselves up. So we'll have a few people in the shop now that are laborers, or they work in another field and they're interested in becoming welders. We have 3 openings for welders right now, so they'll be practicing on their own, and then at some point our certified weld inspector Sean will test them, and if they pass, then they would then become welders. And with that move from a laborer to a welder, you're talking about a significant pay raise. What we've found is that those technical schools, for welding or others, they're fine for an introduction, but here we primarily focus on pipe welding, which is a lot different than many others, and the testing is pretty stringent. What the owners allow to happen here, if someone has interest in being a welder, they'll provide the materials and the equipment out here. They do it on their own time. We'll have them come, after hours, as long as someone's here to watch them, and they'll just practice until that they think they're ready and we think they're ready. And what I really like about working at GFS is that it's never the same. Everything's always changing. I'm outside when I want to be outside. The employee is covered 100%. The company picks up the health insurance. There's a 401k available, 10 paid holidays, and based on the revenue for the year, how well we've done, they've been known to pay out some nice bonuses. I graduated from Oswayo Valley. I live here in the county. I love this place, and I think it's a great area to work, to live, and I would encourage our young people to give it a chance. Again, there's no place like here.
I've worked here at Gas Field Specialist for about 8 years. Started as a weld helper and worked my way through to welding. Did that a number of years. Moved into the office. Started to get into the quality control side of things. Went and took my CWI test, acquired that, and have been doing that ever since. CWI, so Certified Welding Inspector, start either being a weld helper or being a welder first. I feel personally that acquiring the certification with hands-on experience is the best way. It's not the only way, but I feel in my personal opinion it's the best way. Moving up and then doing some quality control, hopefully moving into that position of being a QC tech and getting the paperwork end of things, and then moving on and advancing from there. Your organizational skills really play a key part in that. My experience at gas field specialist has been great. If you enjoy the welding end of it, as a student coming into it, get that part out of it at a younger age, because as you get older, you're going to want to get into the paperwork, more office setting, half and half, where you're not having to weld, but you can inspect the welds and you can also expand your position.
I've been here a gas field specialist for 6 years. What interests me in this career field is I have a background in fabrication, working with metal, and I enjoy it. To be successful in this field, you need to have the ability to have drive, for one. That's very important. With drive, you're always trying to learn something new. You have to be open-minded. You have to have good math skills, for sure. What I value most about my role is knowing that anything that we put in the ground or on a well site is going to be safe for the public. The thing that I find the best about working here is watching people grow. We have had students come in and they've started as labor, and we've turned them into professional welders. I'm part of the VOTEC committee for welding. So I think it's great that we do still have kids that come in and can work and have the drive to be successful.